But at that time, I've heard you say in the past that like, Tretch was like one of your idols. So
Still
for
is.
you,
He
so
still
yeah,
is. He still is.
for you to be rocking with him at that time, like how did that feel to be recognized by somebody on that level?
The same way it feels right now. Like it's still an honor to be affiliated with him.
Pin it drop. And then in 1990, I think it was, right? You actually opened for Gangstar and Special Ed. Is
Yep.
that right?
Yep. That's where it all started, really.
And that was at the Caribbean Hall, right? How did that come about?
That was Alex Kettle, Jughead. He started this thing. I didn't even know about it. It was at the Perth Amboy High School 90. It was the 88 graduation. 88 graduation. And I wasn't even in high school yet, but everybody came there and everybody had their graduation gowns and their tassels and everything. So to me, I didn't give a fuck about it because they were just the older kids and they were the older dudes. And the mic was open and everybody knew I rapped. So they pulled me up there. And then once I got up there, as soon as I started rhyming, everything was go white boy, go. And that's that show right there was the biggest thing to me because it led to the next stage, the next stage, the next stage. Everything was all a staircase from that alone.
But I mean, what did that feel like for you to like be able to perform, on the same stage as those artists? I know they weren't as big as they, eventually became, but still.
No, but it didn't matter. The same thing that I keep going back to is when you're that young, I was that numb. Like I loved it. That's all I could say is I loved the feeling. But it wasn't nothing that was gonna stop me or say I don't want to do this no more or I want to do this more. I just knew that it was a part of me and I loved the way it felt.
So does that show eventually lead to you connecting with Biz Markie and Cool V?
That show was the next month at the same place was me opening up for Nice and Smooth and Third Base.
Wow.
Yeah, and at that show is where I met Liza Torres. Liza Torres pulled me in, and she used to run Zanzibar in Newark, Club Zanzibar, when Zanz was open. And she was like link with Cool V, and that's how the Cool V thing started and the Biz thing started from Liza. So Alex Kettle brought me in to the Caribbean Hall and then brought me into the Caribbean Hall again, and then Liza, and then Cool V and Biz. And then, like I said, staircase just kept going.
Right. And you were just a freshman in high school when you connected with them, right? At that time with Biz?
Yeah.
And so then they're holding weekly competitions on Thursdays, and you take the train to Elizabeth to participate in them, right?
I didn't even know how to take the train. Cool V had to tell me. Yeah, for real shit. I didn't know shit about the train. I'm like, where the fuck am I going?
So during this time, does your mom know that you're doing all these things, or is
Nobody knew. Nobody knew shit. She thought I was at the park playing ball. Fucked up. Cool V actually fucking had to meet my, at the time, stepdad. And just to show that it was all good. But it was every Tuesday and Thursday. Not just Thursday, every Tuesday and Thursday. And it was, you would go there and Biz would be spinning records and you just spit your bars, and it would be different artists. It would be different artists every week. And if you couldn't hold your own, you weren't invited back. And I just kept getting invited back. And every show or every night they would record tapes and they would give them out around the neighborhood and just give them out. And that's how my tape got into Naughty's hands.
Wow. So then that's how you started circulating, right? And you did
Yeah,
this for like what, like 6 months straight?
about maybe more. Yeah,
And you also said in the past that like this, like all you did in school was write rhymes, and that's why you were taking summer school every single year for English because you weren't
no,
focused on school, right?
no. I had summer school every year, but in as a senior, I had 4 classes of English: freshman, sophomore, junior, senior English. Yeah, it was fucked up.
So during this time, this is when they start calling you White Lightning.
That's what Biz named me that.
Biz named you that.
Yeah,
What was
because I
that
didn't have.
relationship like?
Biz was cool as shit, man. Biz, he was not like you. Everybody that I ever met, maybe it's just my personality or the way I connect with people, but he was just normal. He was this Biz. Like even when I went to Zan's, like he as soon as he saw me, probably because I'm the only white boy in Zanzibar, but he saw me and he put the spotlight on me, and they made him bring me up to the DJ booth. He's just normal. Everything's just everybody I ever met was just good people.
So then you become an affiliate of Naughty by Nature through Raggedy Man, right?
No, I got named Miilkbone from Raggedy Man.
Oh, I thought he was the one that brought his demo to KG, and he brought your demo too. That's what I've heard you say in the past.
No, it was Raggedy Man. Me and Raggedy Man were like the only survivors. Me, Raggedy Man, yeah, we were the only survivors at Cool V's in the basements. And I don't know how Pookie, KG's brother, got my tape.
Right.
And then, yeah, I don't till this day I don't know how Pook. I don't know if I don't think Raggedy Man was the one that would have brought it because Raggedy Man would have been in it.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
But you end up getting a call from Pookie, who's KG's brother. He comes and picks you up, right? Yeah. And takes you to East Orange.
Yep.
And you walk up to a car. You have a fever at the time too. You're sick and you're still going. And they playing beats and everyone's rapping and stuff, and you start rapping too.
Yeah.
This is going on for like what, an hour before Tretch shows up?
Yeah, but I wasn't rapping. I was already done rapping when Tretch got there. He comes out the car with a bunch of shopping bags and just standing there. That was Tretch at the time when he still had the braids. So that was the Tretch that pushed me. That was the Tretch that I heard of when I was in school, and I'm listening like, who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that? And then all of a sudden they get a call from Pook that I want you to get down with this camp. And then it's the naughty camp. Like, why would you even come get me? Come get me.
So he's actually the one that named you Miilkbone, right? Or Raggedy Man named you Miilkbone.
Raggedy Man named you Miilkbone.
But you put 2 eyes, the double I, because of Naughty, right?
That and also the fact that Pedigree and Miilkbone, the company, would have sued me if I left it with the regular spelling.
Smart.
So it worked out the perfect way. Like I'm with Naughty, double I, add the other I, they can't touch it.
Right. But at that time, I've heard you say in the past that like, Tretch was like one of your idols. So
still is. He still is. He still is.
For you to be rocking with him at that time, like how did that feel to be recognized by somebody on that level?
The same way it feels right now. Like it's still an honor to be affiliated with him because he was my idol then, and the fact that like even when I ran into him the other day, it's just nothing but love and respect.
Right. Did you ever run into Tupac because Tupac was cool with Tretch?
Nah, even when I was out in LA with Snoop and him, Pac was never around.
Got you. Okay.
Where?